big story that we have for you this morning is what's happening as far as Karnataka power tussle is concerned. That has reached the national capital, and the latest update we are getting is that Mallikarjun Kharge has remained silent on this particular issue on the CM Rao in Karnataka. He was asked specifically on the ongoing power tussle in Karnataka, but the Congress chief in fact remained tight-lipped on the entire Karnataka power tussle crisis. Take a look at the sequence.
ये सब आप कर्नाटक से आते हैं और कर्नाटक की महत्वपूर्ण बैठक
मीटिंग भी है। चीफ मिनिस्टर, डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर आ रहे हैं सर।
तो ये लीडरशिप को लेके लगातार घमासान मचा रहा था। आप तो दशकों से थे कर्नाटक के पॉलिटिक्स में। सर, क्या खरगे जी जाएंगे कर्नाटक वापस? पत्रकार जी, ये सब आप कर्नाटक से आते हैं और कर्नाटक की महत्वपूर्ण बैठक
मीटिंग भी है। चीफ मिनिस्टर, डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर आ रहे हैं सर।
तो ये लीडरशिप को लेके लगातार घमासान मचा रहा था। आप तो दशकों से थे कर्नाटक के पॉलिटिक्स में। सर, क्या खरगे जी जाएंगे कर्नाटक वापस? पत्रकार जी।
Let's now go across to my colleague Shefali joining us live right now for more on this. Shefali, Mallikarjun Kharge, the Karnataka, remains silent on the entire Karnataka crisis. Tell us a little bit about the meeting that's going to take place in the national capital.
Right. Siddaramaiah, who's the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and D.K. Shiv Kumar, the Deputy CM, has left from Karnataka Bhavan and has arrived at Indira Bhavan, and meeting will begin shortly where Rahul Gandhi is likely to be there, Mallikarjun Kharge and KC Venugopal is going to be present in the meeting is what we have been told. Apart from that, what are the key issues? What we have been told is going to be discussed is the Rajya Sabha elections, and there could be MLC elections also, the issue that can be raised, and apart from that, cabinet reshuffle is also on the agenda. But when asked about if the change in leadership is something that can be discussed, the leadership or the Karnataka leaders have stayed mum on it, said that they are not completely aware, but there are chances of change in leadership discussion to be taken up by the High Command and by the leaders, and the issue will be discussed in it where we have seen not just Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shiv Kumar have left. We have seen G. Parmeshwara, who's the wild card entry, whose name is coming up for the CM post. He was also seen at Karnataka Bhavan, and we also tried to speak to him, but there was no response from his end on this particular matter.
Right, Shefali, request you to please stay on with us. We have some more breaking inputs coming in because it is the biggest political story from Karnataka that is now developing in the national capital. And the latest is we have got inside pictures from Siddaramaiah's camp. In fact, they had a breakfast meeting earlier today before this crucial meeting that's going to begin in just a few moments from now. And those are the first set of pictures that we are getting for you. These pictures are from a breakfast meeting that the leaders belonging to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's camp held earlier today, and those are the exclusive set of pictures that we are getting for you. Imran as well as Niyamika joining us live right now for more on this. Shefali continues to be with us as well. Imran, to you first set of pictures that are coming in. Can you help us understand what is it that Team Siddaramaiah really wants from the High Command to end this ongoing power tussle, to ongoing this, Kissa Kursi ka in Karnataka?
Well, yes, right now is to see the exclusive pictures of the Chief Minister there along having a breakfast meet with his entire cabinet and what we consider as supporters of Chief Minister there, whereas part of his cabinet colleagues, very senior ministers of the Karnataka cabinet, KJ George, NSG minister is there, very close confidant of the Chief Minister and considered someone who is also a big money back and who's been there at the backing of the Chief Minister. We have Mr. Parmeshwara there, Dalit senior minister, the Home Minister, whom Chief Minister is backing, as in case the High Command wants to change CM, ask him to relinquish the post. He wants Parmeshwara to become Chief Minister there. MB Patil is there, Industries Minister, Lingayat, a powerful minister there from North Karnataka. Bharati Suresh, he's Urban Development Minister who is from the Bangalore Central constituency, beg your pardon, from the Hebbal constituency. He's also from Bangalore City, very minister there. BK H.C. Madevappa, another social welfare minister, a strong leader from Dalit, coming from Chamarajanagar district. district, very, very influential there in the Mysuru belt region there. So we are getting a lot more details of also Satish Jarkioli, who is also contender for the party president's post, also there with the breakfast. So we're getting details there. B.K. Hari Prasad, who is a very senior leader of the Congress party and who's an MLC there. And so all these leaders, along with the legal advisor Ponnanna, so you can see from the visuals, getting that breakfast which started at 9:30 in the morning, and where they met and discussed about what were the future courses there, and before meeting AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi. So there are the details there, the visuals of the breakfast meet which happened at the Karnataka Bhavan there, and these are the pictures coming from it. And from here they're heading out to meet the High Command there, and the crux of the meeting will happen about the meetings there about the CM issue, where D.K. Shivkumar also left earlier when he was asked the question whether he'll be the next chief minister. D.K. earlier didn't reply to that, just gave a smile, indicating very positive response from him over this particular question.
Right, very interesting set of names that you informed our viewers about, the leaders who are present in this breakfast meeting that took place a short while ago. Imran, stay on with us. Let me go across to my colleague Niyamika as well for a quick word on what is it that the High Command is really planning to do today. Niyamika, what have you learned from your sources in the national capital as far as Congress party is concerned? What is it that they are looking forward to do today? Are they looking forward to completely resolve this leadership crisis, or do you think efforts are being made to, somehow maintain status quo?
Well, right now we are standing here at Indira Bhavan, and I would also like to show you the visuals here, as already the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah along with the Deputy Chief Minister Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, they have already arrived here, as in a few minutes from now this crucial meeting related to Karnataka Congress is going to begin, as it is the Congress President Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge along with the Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha Mr. Rahul Gandhi are also going to be present in this particular meeting. And it is a fact that there is a continuous demand which is being raised by the Karnataka Congress leaders to settle down all these speculations, because the kind of statements which are being made various times by Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, as he is basically hoping that there will be a leadership change within the state of Karnataka, that is also impacting somehow on the image of the Karnataka government, and that is the only reason why this messaging is already being done to the Congress High Command, that this is high time that this all needs to be sorted out, as right now the ball is in the court of the Congress High Command. It is the top brass which needs to take a decision that whether the status quo is going to be maintained, whether Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is going to remain at this particular position, is he going to continue, and there will be just the cabinet reshuffle which is going to be done, or is there any possibility of having a change in the chief ministerial position, whether that is going to be in favor of Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, or in reality the way in which the messaging is already being done by Mr. Siddaramaiah, that if he will have to step down from this particular position, then it should be a Dalit leader who should be given this kind of a responsibility, because the way in which Congress party is trying to create a narrative of social justice, the way Rahul Gandhi is continuously trying to raise the issues of OBCs, if Siddaramaiah is going to step down, then it is going to create a very negative impact for the Congress party, and that is going to be a very major challenge for the Congress itself. So that is a crucial decision which needs to be taken by the Congress High Command today in this particular meeting. However, it is really interesting to be seen that actually the status quo is going to be maintained.
Right. Niyamika, stay on with us. As you're telling us, final meeting is going to take place in just a few moments from now. But what we can tell you is that Siddaramaiah, the Karnataka Chief Minister, has also reached Indira Bhavan, where this crucial meeting is going to happen. He reached the venue few minutes after D.K. Shivkumar, the Deputy Chief Minister, reached the venue. So all eyes clearly are now on the meeting with the top brass that is going to take place. Both are at the meeting venue with top brass. Shefali is live with us for more on this. Shefali, so both D.K. Shivkumar as well as Siddaramaiah, the Karnataka Chief Minister, have arrived at Indira Bhavan, where the crucial meeting is going to take place. What about leaders from the Congress High Command, who all has already arrived?
Right. As I said that from Karnataka Bhavan, the Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar have already left from here for Indira Bhavan, where the meeting will take place. And apart from that, several other leaders has also arrived. What is interesting in is what is going to be discussed in the meeting is something that everyone is looking at, as in, because many MLAs and other leaders have also said that there are many issues which some of them are also not aware if change in leadership will be there, and even if it is there, then it is High Command's decision which they'll be taking, and they have no response to it. But of course, they have been saying that cabinet reshuffle is something that could be taken up, and not just that. The election.
Shefali, request you to please stay on with us. Let me go back to Niyamika as well very quickly for the latest on this. Niyamika, we just got visuals of Rahul Gandhi also, I believe, leaving his residence. And Siddaramaiah as well as DK Shivkumar are already at Indira Bhavan. I believe Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, has also reached Indira Bhavan.
Well, yes, DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah have already arrived here at Indira Bhavan. This is the convoy which is currently, placed here at Indira Bhavan. And just in a few minutes from now, it is Rahul Gandhi as well as Mallikarjun Kharge who are also going to arrive here to attend this crucial meeting, which is basically related to the leadership crisis which is currently going on in the state of Karnataka. In fact, the cabinet reshuffle is also going to be discussed. Apart from that, the Rajya Sabha elections is another important issue which is going to be discussed in this crucial meeting. We have seen that how there is a continuous pressure which is being mounted by both Siddaramaiah as well as Mr. DK Shivkumar to decide upon this entire crisis which is currently going on in the state of Karnataka. 3 years have already gone by as the government in the state has already completed 3 years, but till now there is no decision which is being taken by the Congress High Command. There are 3 possibilities which are going to be discussed here in today's meeting, as the senior leaders of the Karnataka Congress are also, going to be taken into confidence before any announcement, any decision will be taken by the Congress top brass. As for that reason, either the status quo is going to be maintained, Siddaramaiah will remain the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and there will be cabinet reshuffle which will be done, because that is also of the viewpoint of the Congress High Command, that it is very much needed that the new faces should be given an opportunity to serve in the cabinet, and the non-performance should be dropped from the cabinet. So cabinet reshuffle is also expected to be discussed here. Apart from that, the another possibility is that Mr. DK Shivkumar will be given an opportunity, because it was being promised when the Congress party had formed the government in the state of Karnataka that after half tenure of the government there can be a change in the leadership, but that is the biggest challenge for the Congress party.
Right.
Because
Niyamika, stay on with us. We have more breaking inputs coming in because a lot of developments are taking place. Like I said, things are moving quite fast as far as the story is concerned. What we have learned, viewers, right now is that Rahul Gandhi is going to meet Siddaramaiah, the Karnataka Chief Minister, and DK Shivkumar, the Deputy Chief Minister, separately. There's going to be a one-on-one meeting of these two leaders separately with Rahul Gandhi before they all sit together for the crucial meeting for which they have been called to the national capital. Let me go back to Niyamika for more on this. Niyamika, so there's going to be a one-on-one meeting that Rahul Gandhi will have with Siddaramaiah first and then with DK Shivkumar, and then there's going to be this big meeting that's supposed to take place at Indira Bhavan with all the important leaders.
Well, yes, indeed. As already the leaders have arrived here, the Chief Minister is here, the Deputy Chief Minister is here. In fact, many of the senior leaders of the Karnataka Congress have also come along with the two leaders, as they are also going to be present. It is expected that they are also going to be there in this particular meeting, because this is basically a one-to-one meeting which will be done by the Congress High Command, firstly with the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and after that there will be a separate meeting with the Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar to let them, as they are going to tell them that what are their own opinion regarding this entire crisis, whether it is about the leadership crisis or about the cabinet reshuffle, what they actually want from the Congress High Command. That will be listened by the top brass. Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, KC Venugopal, all the three leaders are going to be there, as their opinion are going to be listened by the Congress party's top leadership. And after that, there is going to be a crucial meeting where all the senior leaders are going to be present, because consultation is very much needed for the Congress party. They have to take everyone into confidence before making any announcement, before taking any decision regarding this entire matter, because this is not just going to impact the Rajya Sabha elections which are due in the month of June, but also there is the assembly elections in 2028. So any kind of change in the cabinet or in the leadership, that is surely going to make an impact on the ground upon the government. So all of these things are going to be taken into consideration before the Congress top brass is going to make any sort of announcement regarding this entire matter.
Right. Stay on with us, Niyamika. More inputs coming in. Now, DK Shiv Kumar was directly asked about this entire matter, and he just smiled and went away. What does that really mean? So clearly, his smile is leading to a lot of speculations as well. Has he been given some kind of a green signal or maybe an assurance from the High Command? We do not really know. But what we know is his aspiration clearly to become the Chief Minister of Karnataka. And the way in the past also he has mentioned many a times that, you know, the High Command had promised him this 2.5-year formula. Now almost 3 years are over, but still he has not been made the Chief Minister. So has he been given some kind of an assurance this time? We don't know. Let me go across to my colleague Imran, who is joining us again for more on this. Imran, what do we make of the smile, of course, that DK Shiv Kumar really gave, because he was asked this direct question? Has he been given any kind of assurance by the High Command this time? Imran, can you hear me? Okay, we'll quickly try and reconnect with Imran in just a bit. Meanwhile, let's also show you that entire sequence wherein DK Shiv Kumar was asked this direct question and see how he responded.
Will you be the next CM, sir? Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir. Will you be the next CM, sir? Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir.
We have some more breaking inputs coming in at this point in time amid the ongoing power tussle in Karnataka and ahead of the crucial meeting that's going to happen in the national capital. What we have learned is that KC Venugopal has met Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, Chief Minister of Karnataka. In fact, had a meeting with KC Venugopal, and we have the visuals as well. And there you can see the visuals of KC Venugopal meeting Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. This meeting, in fact, reportedly took place at Indira Bhavan. Let's go across to Imran for more on this. Okay, we'll try and reconnect with Imran in just a bit. But Niyamika, any details on the meeting that happened between KC Venugopal and and Siddaramaiah?
Well, yes, KC Venugopal had arrived here at Indira Bhavan, and now Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has already, in a meeting with Mr. KC Venugopal, there is going to be a consultation which is going to be done with the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah regarding this entire matter. However, both the top leaders, Mallikarjun Kharge as well as Rahul Gandhi, are also going to be present there, as this is going to be a one-to-one meeting which they will do regarding this entire issue, whether it is about the leadership crisis or the cabinet reshuffle, which is on the cards. All of these issues are going to be discussed in front of the top leadership of the Congress party. However, what all decisions are going to be taken, that will be decided later on. But firstly, it is the leaders, the Karnataka leaders, who are going to express their own opinion regarding this entire issue, that what actually is needed on the ground, what is going to be in the favor of the Congress government there in the state. All of these issues are going to be discussed with the Congress High Command. Their opinions are going to be listened by the top brass.
तो जो भी है जो भी है आला कमांड तय करेगा. मैं तो 50 साल हो गया इस पार्टी में, ऐसा मैं कतार में नहीं खड़े होने वाला हूं. जो भी तय करेगा कांग्रेस पार्टी तय करेगा.
All right, so that was a reaction we got from BK Hari Prasad, who is an MLC right now, and he also in a way reiterated that the High Command is going to take the final decision. So all eyes, viewers, clearly are on the High Command. Will there finally be an end to this ongoing power tussle in Karnataka? Will we see the grand finale finally, or will it be status quo once again? Let me go back to Imran, who is live with us right now. Imran, the ball clearly is in the High Command's court, but I want to understand from you, for the benefit of our viewers, what is it that Siddaramaiah team is demanding, is going to demand from the High Command, and what is it that DK Shiv Kumar's camp is going to demand from the High Command in the meeting that's going to happen today?
Well, I'll take the DK Shivkumar's demand first because his demand is very clear that the High Command, according to me, had promised that after 2.5 years there will be change of leadership, and they had promised him that he will take over as the Chief Minister of the state. He wants High Commands to fulfill that promise and ensure that Siddaramaiah steps down, and it should be a smooth transition for him. He doesn't want a turbulent transition. He wants transition where High Commands and everybody is on the same page over this, and he wants the Chief Minister to link the post, and he should be made as a Chief Minister as he equally toiled for the party and responsible for the party for coming to power in the state. That is his main demand, and when the party has asked him for any kind of work, he's been there for the party, and he stood by the party even though there were many chances earlier too where BJP had offered him a deputy CM post, and to switch sides he hasn't changed even despite so many cases against him by pressure by ED, CBI, IT. He has not left the party. He has stood with the party even though it was at a personal cost. That is his main thing. He has been a loyalist. He has been a loyal party worker, whereas Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has come from Janata Dal party, but he was made the Chief Minister. He has been Chief Minister for 2 tenure. He has also been given the chance to present the budget, to be the longest serving Chief Minister. All his demands as Chief Minister have been met. Now it's only 2 years left. Now the party should give the power to him to ensure that he will ensure that the party comes back to power in the state.
Right.
He's a strategist. He can invest both money, time and efforts, and he's been can bring the party to power in the state.
Right.
And it's been young leadership with a new team. This is what he's been demanding.
DK Shivkumar's camp is going to demand. Stay on with us before we discuss what is it that Siddaramaiah's camp is going to demand from the High Command. Let's also tell our viewers a little bit about what really reignited this fresh round of power struggle and what really brought the leaders to the national capital. On 20th of May, Siddaramaiah government completed 3 years in power. The assembly elections in 5 states had also concluded, and that has brought back the focus on power sharing formula once again. Listen in to what both leaders said a few days ago.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
ಸಿಎಂ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ
ಕಾಲ ಟೈಮು ಮುಹೂರ್ತ ಎಲ್ಲ
ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇವತೆಗಳು
I am invited to Delhi. Tomorrow there is a meeting by 11 o'clock. I don't know the subject. I am invited. Last night Mr. Venugopal called me and intimated me the date
And there was a late night meeting of DK's camp as well, and we have the inside details of this crucial meeting, crucial huddle that took place ahead of the meeting in the national capital. In fact, what we have learnt is that DK Shivkumar and DK Suresh together chalked out a strategy for the High Command, and DK Shivkumar and DK Suresh had a meeting last night. They chalked out a strategy with supporters about what to really present to the High Command. DK Suresh, in fact, left before DK Shivkumar yesterday for the national capital to strategize ahead of today's crucial meeting. Imran continues to be with us at this point in time. Imran, give us more details of this huddle between DK Shivkumar, DK Suresh and other supporters.
Well, yesterday when there was a lot of uncertainty whether DK Shivkumar has been called to Delhi or not called to Delhi, earlier DK Shivkumar said that when after the press conference on the fuel price hike, said that I'm not sure, I have not got a call. It depends on Surjewala. Then I will if he asks me to come, and I'll come. Later in the afternoon, he confirmed that he's been called and he's going to Delhi. Earlier, when this call came in the afternoon itself, DK Suresh left for Delhi to strategize and discuss and prepare the ground for DK Shivkumar's coming there. DK Shivkumar left at 7:40 Air India flight. He went by Air India flight, whereas CM and his entire cabinet went in a chartered flight. And we saw that both of them going in separate ways coming to Delhi there. And along with DK Shivkumar was Anaya Harris, the Shantinagar MLA, and who's also the Bangalore Development Authority chairman. And several of MLAs with DK Shivkumar came in also with separate flights. They all strategized as to what will be the point they will bring across as far as the, to counter CM's camp's challenges there as far as this leadership issue is concerned. So all this was strategized. They looked at 4 or 5, simulations of what will happen and how they can counter it. That is what we got getting information that, and early in the morning too, we saw DK is the first one to leave along with N.A. Harris to Indira Bhavan, where the meeting is happening, and we're getting the latest visuals also of Chief Minister with where he had a breakfast with the entire cabinet office. Almost all of them were there in the cabinet. Senior members of the cabinet colleagues were there,
right,
along with the legal advisor Ponnana, and we saw that CM also to Indira Bhavan, where he was received by KC Venugopal and state in charge Randeep Surjewala.
Right, stay on with us, Imran. Let me go across to Niyamika as well. Niyamika, now the bottom line is it's not really going to be easy for the High Command to find a solution to this power tussle that has been going on for months now. Can you help us understand what will happen if the High Command decides to maintain the status quo, if there is no change in the Chief Minister, if DK Shivkumar is not made the Chief Minister? Will he accept such a scenario?
Well, right now this meeting has already begun, as both the top leaders, Mallikarjun Kharge as well as Rahul Gandhi, have arrived here at Indira Bhavan. KC Venugopal is also being present, as firstly it is going to be a one-to-one meeting which is going to take place, and the scenario which you are asking right now, if the promise is not going to be fulfilled, if Mr. DK Shivkumar is not going to be chosen for the chief ministerial position, then also it is going to be a very big challenge for the Congress party. The way in which now the Rajya Sabha elections are coming in fact in 2028 also the assembly elections are there, so any kind of decision which is going to be taken by the Congress High Command, it is very much necessary to take everyone into confidence. We have seen that already 3 years have passed, as it is DK Shivkumar who is still awaiting for any kind of confirmation that whether that promise is going to be fulfilled or not. But here at this point in time, the way in which the majority of the MLAs are basically in support of Mr. Siddaramaiah, how it is going to be possible, how it is going to be implemented if there will be any change in the leadership, that is the biggest challenge here, and that is the only reason why this crucial meeting has been called, because the kind of statements which are repeatedly being given by Mr. DK Shivkumar, that is impacting the image of the Karnataka government as well, and that is the only reason why it was being demanded by various Congress leaders from the state of Karnataka.
What is also important to highlight is that there are reasons why Congress party cannot really afford to upset DK Shivkumar, the Deputy Chief Minister. Niyamika, stay on with us. Now, he is extremely important for the Grand Old Party in Karnataka specifically. Some reasons Niyamika has already given to us. Let's also tell you about a couple of other reasons why DK Shivkumar is extremely important. Now, he is a very crucial troubleshooter for the Grand Old Party. He is backed by a faction of MLAs. He's extremely resourceful in political campaigns as well. Now, he is also Vocaliga strongman. Now, that is a very, very important aspect if you talk about Karnataka's politics specifically. Let's move on to the next page here. Like I said, he's also backed by a faction of MLAs who keep on, putting up hoardings, banners, etc., making a case for DK Shivkumar as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. They've all done it many a times in the past. Now, he's a Vocaliga strongman in the Congress party, so the Congress cannot really afford to upset him. And DKS comes with a lot of organizational strength as well. The support that the Grand Old Party cannot really choose to ignore. And lastly, he is a loyalist of the Grand Old Party. He's a staunch supporter of the Grand Old Party. So clearly, he's somebody who cannot really be taken for granted, number one, and second, can't just be ignored by the High Command. Let me go back to my colleague Imran also for more on this. Imran, we've discussed a scenario if DK Shivkumar is not given what he's really demanding. But I now want to understand from you, what is it that camp of Siddaramaiah is demanding in this scenario? Is Siddaramaiah ready to step down? Because every time in the past he's asked this question, he's just said one thing: whatever the High Command will decide, I'm going to accept it. But is he willing to give away his seat?
Well, in politics, no one were willing to give away his seat at all. And politicians of the last species would like to give away the power. Even in their deathbed, they want to continue as whatever position they're holding, or probably even want more than that. So that question of Chief Minister stepping down is out of his own will. I mean, in politics, never happens like that. Even Chief Minister, even to the last moment, will battle and try to retain himself as the Chief Minister. But if the High Command pushes for it, says that you have to step down considering the larger interests of the party or looking at his age and administration, then he's pushing for Parameshwara to be the Chief Minister. He doesn't want DK Shivakumar to become the Chief Minister. For him, if not him, it will be Parameshwara, a Dalit Chief Minister. For him, Chief Minister also wants to give out a legacy that he made a Dalit as the Chief Minister, which last time there is a taint on him that he is the one responsible for the defeat of Parameshwara as a party president, and that's why he couldn't become the Chief Minister. That's always been a grouse of Parameshwara, and he wants to clean that taint image of it. But more importantly, he doesn't want DK Shivakumar to become Chief Minister. So the first strategy of Chief Minister will be to retain himself as a Chief Minister, and the second, if at all the High Command pushes for him, he wants a Dalit to be Chief Minister. Now, whether it's a question of whether Parameshwara or the High Command will throw a surprise at him, saying Kharge is a Dalit, he's also senior leader, it can be amicable also for DK Shivakumar, that we have to wait and see.
Well, what you've told us makes one thing absolutely clear. He does not want clearly DK Shivakumar to be made the Chief Minister. Imran, stay on with us. More breaking inputs coming in now, viewers. A big hint and a message. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and his deputy are both camping in Delhi. We've been reporting on that particular aspect. Times now has learned that Chief Minister Siddaramaiah conveyed to High Command his recommendation for CM face. If he does not remain on the chair, he told the High Command that if he is changed, then a Dalit should be made the Chief Minister. And a clear hint is for G. Parameshwara. According to Siddaramaiah, it will not only boost party's image in the state, but also at the central level. Niyamika is joining us for more on this. Niyamika, this is perhaps the biggest hint that we've got from Siddaramaiah camp. So if not him, then he'll be okay with G. Parameshwara being made the Chief Minister?
Well, yes, indeed. This is the latest information which we are getting from our sources. As we have already informed our, readers there, as we have already stated it very clearly that Siddaramaiah is not very much in favor of stepping down from the position of the Chief Minister, as he is also a tall leader. He's an OBC face for the Congress party. It is going to be a challenge for the Congress High Command as well. But if the Congress wants to maintain a social justice, if they are actually wants to create this kind of a narrative, then Siddaramaiah is of the view that if not him, then it should be a Dalit face who should be chosen for this particular position. And for that reason, G. Parameshwara is one of the closest leader of Siddaramaiah. He is a very confident person as well, and for that reason, being a Dalit face as well, it is going to be in favor of Mr. G. Parameshwara. Apart from that, it is Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, whose name is also being there. There are certain speculations that if the Congress would have to choose a Dalit face, then the name of Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is also being there. But for that reason, he will also have to step down from the position of the AICC president there.
Right.
So all of these challenges are there before the Congress High Command, as that is what they need to decide.
That is why I said earlier, it's not really going to be very easy for the High Command to take a decision today, because there are so many factors to look at, and of course most of them are very, very crucial as far as the key names are concerned. Stay on with us, Niyamika. Let's also tell our viewers about the key contenders who have now emerged on the basis of fresh information. So you've got DK Shivakumar, you've got Siddaramaiah and G. Parameshwara for the top post, whose names are now finally doing the rounds. Now, DK Shivakumar is Congress party's main troubleshooter. Now, as far as Siddaramaiah is concerned, he's got strong backward classes support. Siddaramaiah is going to be okay with G. Parameshwara being made the CM. That's That's the hint we've got now. He's a Dalit leader, again, with a very, very strong Dalit support. And Siddaramaia's camp feels that if he's made the Chief Minister, G. Parmeshwara, it's going to benefit the party on many fronts. Now, DK Shivkumar is somebody who led party's victory in Karnataka, so he can't really be ignored. Now, Siddaramaiah also has got the support of majority of MLAs. Then, if you look at G. Parmeshwara, he's currently the state's Home Minister. So, these factors make these names extremely critical. Now, DK Shivkumar has got also high-profile corruption cases. He is in final leg of his political career. And as far as G. Parmeshwara is concerned, he lacks mass appeal across the state. So these are some of the weaknesses as far as these leaders are concerned. DK Shivkumar is often criticized for favoritism. As far as Siddaramaiah is concerned, he faces internal factional rivalries. And G. Parmeshwara may not have support from all the MLAs. So this is another reason that's there, and it's being seen as one of the weaknesses as far as G. Parmeshwara is concerned. So now, Meenakshi, you've got G. Parmeshwara, another name, but we'll have to see what eventually the High Command decides.
Well, absolutely. And Hina, thank you for taking us through the strength and weaknesses of each of the players. My colleagues are also live with us. Shefali, if I could come to you, take us through what's happening far as the Karnataka Game of Thrones, which is literally playing out in the national capital, is concerned. I believe all the key players, Rahul Gandhi, the entire top brass of the Congress, DK Shivkumar, Siddaramaiah, all present at Indira Bhavan. First, there's going to be separate meetings, then a joint meeting. Take us through what we are expecting in the course of the day.
Right. This is what we are learning, that separate meeting may happen before one final meeting where the decision could come up on all issues that is on the agenda, including the change in leadership. So once initially, as we know that the meeting has begun, and there will be a first set of meeting where Siddaramaiah will be present, and the second set of meeting where Mr. DK Shivkumar will be present, and there will be a third meeting which will where the final decision may take place, is when all the leaders will be present and the decision will come out. As we know that there are multiple issues that are on the agenda, including the Rajya Sabha elections, MLC elections, cabinet reshuffle, and of course one which everyone is waiting for is the change in leadership. So this meeting is of course very interesting to look at as to what more and what specific things are going to be decided and what kind of decisions which will be taken up.
Well, absolutely. And Shefali, thank you for joining us with all these developments, all the updates far as, the national capital is concerned. Viewers, let's also put this entire story in perspective for you. Let's take you through the top developments in the last 60 to 70 minutes, because obviously it has been a day of very, very fast-paced developments as far as the Karnataka power tussle is concerned. What happened? First of all, there was a breakfast meet which was held by the Sidda camp. There were ministers, the top leaders, close aides of Siddaramaiah who held this meeting right before, obviously, there was the meeting now at Indira Bhavan with the top brass. Then you had the top Congress leadership, which is at the Indira Bhavan. Rahul Gandhi is going to meet the Chief Minister, DK separately. Also, you have the no comment, DK is smiling and leaving. AICC President Kharge dodging the CM face question. Then we have Siddaramaiah batting for a Dalit Chief Minister in Karnataka. The late night strategy meet also held by DK. So these are really the top developments, the top few developments. All of this, viewers, has happened in the last 60 to 70 minutes. In fact, Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, was asked a direct question on the Karnataka power tussle and what we can expect from this Delhi meeting, though he refused to directly answer on that question. Listen in to what he had to say.
ये सब आप कर्नाटक से आते हैं और कर्नाटक की महत्वपूर्ण बैठक है।
मीटिंग भी है, चीफ मिनिस्टर, डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर आ रहे हैं सर।
तो ये लीडरशिप को लेके लगातार घमासान मचा रहा था। आप तो दशकों से थे कर्नाटक के पॉलिटिक्स में। सर, क्या खरगे जी जाएंगे कर्नाटक वापस? पत्रकार जी।
Okay, Imran is joining us live on the broadcast. Imran, we heard how Mallikarjun Kharge did not give a direct answer on the question of the Karnataka power tussle. Earlier also, we had a very interesting sequence far as DK Shivkumar is concerned. He, when asked if he is going to be the next chief minister, did not say a word. He didn't try to quell if these are rumors. He smiled and went away. How are we to interpret this silence, these smiles by the Congress leaders?
Well, we cannot rule out KSC President Mallikarjun Kharge. He has, as far as him is concerned, many times he has asserted that because he comes from Karnataka, he must be partial to the whole events and his opinion, and he should be made kept neutral of it. But he is also the AICC President, and also we cannot rule out AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge because there will be, as far as the High Command is concerned, he could also be the dark horse. What we're looking at as some kind of compromise formula where he's also Dalit, he's also been denied chief minister thrice, and he's also been very loyal party worker for all these years. Age is against him, but as far as High Command is concerned, they can also look at Kharge to placate both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar. So for time being, as of right now, he hasn't commented. In fact, yesterday's his comments that Rahul Gandhi ji will take a decision on that has not gone down well. In fact, earlier too, when he was asked about Karnataka's leadership issue, he said that the High Command will decide, over which BJP has targeted him brutally, saying that he's a rubber stamp, and this is how the Gandhi family treats a Dalit leader. Even now today, yesterday he had said that Rahul Gandhi will take a decision. He will say what's the final matter on the decision. Today also he didn't comment anything on that matter. So in a matter of just a minutes now, we'll get to know what exactly where we are headed towards, and where is the fate of all the three senior leaders there in the party.
Well, absolutely, and we are hoping to know the fate of the top faces of the Congress party. But what possibly, the possibilities, the scenarios, what could happen next? Let's take a look at those viewers. Possibility number one, status quo. Well, perhaps it could contain, one never knows with the Congress. There may be no leadership change. They may just say that these were courtesy meeting and move on. Possibility number two, power sharing reset. Now, there is obviously a lot of buzz around it that there could be a fresh formula for a CM, deputy CM balance. There have been a lot of reports on the same. Possibility number three, a leadership shake-up. Possible change in key positions. There could be key portfolio allocations as well. We'll have to wait and watch. Possibility number four, far as the Delhi decision is concerned, well, there are obviously all options open. We'll have to wait and watch how this plays out. But with this, we are slipping into a short commercial break. The Karnataka power tussle, the power play which is happening in the national capital, that's going to be one of our top focuses. As of now, we're slipping into a short commercial break.